Should we automatically assume that if we are walking according to Yah's commands in obedience to his word, that we automatically also have a love for him and for our Messiah, Yeshua? Hi, this is Barry Phillips, a 2-minute tour, day 2 of Ray A. Let's continue in Devarim, Deuteronomy chapter 11, dropping down today to verse number 31, saying, "For you are passing over the Jordan to go in to possess the land which Yahweh your Elohim has given you, and you shall possess it and dwell in it, and shall guard to do all the laws and the right rulings which I am setting before you today." Yah is saying, I'm going to give you the land. You're going to actually take possession of your inheritance, and you're going to dwell in it. It's going to work. What should their response be? Well, he is saying, as we continue then in chapter number 12, verse 2 says, "Completely destroy all the places which you are dispossessing, which were the nations which you are dispossessing. Serve their mighty ones on the high mountains, on the hills, and under every green tree. Break down their slaughter places, smash their pillars, burn their Asherim with fire, cut down the carved images of their mighty ones, destroy their name out of that place." But don't do that to Yahweh your Elohim. But seek the place where he chooses out of all your tribes to put his name there for his dwelling place, and there you shall enter. And he said, that's where you're to bring your offerings. That's where you're to worship me. Don't treat me the way you treat the false gods. You're going to obey. The obedience is going to result in possessing and dwelling in the land, but you're going to have to get rid of their stuff and choose me. Choosing him, does that mean we automatically love him, or we're just thankful for him? Can you be thankful for Yah, appreciative of what he's done, but not necessarily love him? Let's just ask it this way. Can we be obedient to Torah without a love for Yeshua? Well, obviously there are those in Judaism who have practiced the Torah to the best of their application. They've done all that they know to do as far as ritual, as far as study, as far as cultural application, memorization of the word, carrying out his commands. And they do it very dutifully, and many with a pure heart. They're seeking Yah. They're trying to worship him. They love him. They call out to him and pray to him. But when you bring up Yeshua, there's just this understanding from their vantage point about Yeshua that is problematic. And before we blame them, maybe we should blame ourselves a little bit. A little side trail here. After all, the way that Yeshua has been presented generationally over the centuries is not necessarily in the best light. I mean, history will testify to that. Consider Rav Shaul. He was very zealous for the Torah, and he was very zealous for the integrity of what he was taught. In Acts chapter 7, Stephen is testifying, and Rav Shaul is holding the garments of those who pick up stones to stone him. He continues in chapter 8 to persecute those who follow Yeshua. And this was out of a zeal to obey and to love and to worship Yah according to his understanding of the Torah. Excuse me. So, there were those later on that in their great zeal, the Judaizers, as Rav Shaul called them, they demanded that anyone who studied the Torah be first circumcised before they even knew what circumcision was all about. And they were saying, you can't even be born again unless you're first circumcised. Rav Shaul preached very hard against that doctrine. Let's say it this way. Zeal for Torah does not equate love for Yeshua. Say that again. Zeal for Torah does not equate a love for Yeshua. And before we say, well, yes, that's what the Jews have a problem with, that's what also some of our own company has a problem with. there are those that have started out with us, or those that we have known along the way, who worshiped Yeshua and loved him and followed after the Torah, and somehow became convinced, well, Yeshua is not the Messiah, or he's just a man, or some other doctrine about that, and they've left off Yeshua altogether. I know some of those folks. It's a sad thing to watch. But the word re'eh, as we look at it here, it not only means to see, it also carries the connotation of you need to behold a vision. You need to consider, you need to understand, you need to comprehend and to regard and contemplate, think about what this means. So Yeshua is saying in John 14:9, he says, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. Now get a vision of that. Contemplate on that. Understand and consider what he is saying. Yeshua is asking us to see the Father as he is revealing him. To see the Torah, to read the Torah, is to see Yeshua revealed, and Yeshua being revealed reveals the Father to us. It all works together. But not everybody is going to appreciate the fact that we walk according to his word, even the Old Testament, the law that's been done away with. They're not going to appreciate that vantage point in our lives, and I get that. But they don't also understand our love for Yeshua. It is the love of Yeshua that drives me to want to obey him. I'm not trying to earn, we're not trying to earn our way into the kingdom. We're not trying just to get on Yah's good side so he doesn't curse us. This is not just a religious effort to keep our noses clean. We're not living this out of expectation of other people. Well, I don't want anybody to think of me in the wrong way, that I'm sinning in some way. This is not congregational compliance. This is love and devotion and passion for him. The word says in Matthew chapter 24, verse 9, then they shall deliver you up to affliction and kill you, and you shall be hated by all nations for my name's sake. It's kind of salab. Think about that. You'll be hated by all the nations, by all the goyim, by all the Gentiles, for my name's sake. Now, if you profess your love for the more denominationally correct and acceptable name of the Messiah, people will say, yeah, you're on my team. Some folks, when you say, I'm a follower of Yeshua the Messiah, immediately the wall comes up, the defenses begin to align, and the teeth are gritted. They're just not there yet. They haven't understood what you've come to understand. Don't take it personal. Understand that their misunderstanding of Yeshua is the issue, not you. But then again, it is you because you follow him. And he said, for my sake. So we continue then in John, Yochanan chapter 15. And beginning with verse number 18, it says, if the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world will love its own, but because you're not of the world, because I chose you out of the world, for that reason the world hates you. So it is our alignment with Yeshua that causes the angst, that causes the issue. Remember the word that I said to you, a servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they shall persecute you too. If they guarded my word, they would guard yours too. By all this they shall do to you because of my name, because they do not know him who sent me. They haven't found me in the Torah. They don't understand that Yah is revealed through me in the Torah. They really don't understand who we are. They don't appreciate who you are. And the crowd that persecuted Yeshua was the religious crowd. So if the religious crowd is persecuting you, rejecting you, and giving you a problem, they did that to Yeshua first. You're in good company. Keep reading the Torah. Keep seeing Yeshua revealed. Keep serving the Father. and I'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, shalom.